and welcome to Macau, which is about 65 kilometers west of Hong Kong, the most densely populated country in the world. Macau is also known as the Las Vegas of the East due to its large number of casinos and a gambling market which generates 5 times that of their American counterparts. Macau is also well known in the sport of badminton, and we're at the Tetsek Multi-Sports Pavilion for the 12th staging of the Macau Open. It's the penultimate event on the 13-tournament BWF Grand Prix Gold Series, and it's one of only 2 events to have been part of the Grand Prix Gold Series every year since its inception in 2007, the other being the Chinese Taipei. Well, it is semi-finals day today, and 5 semi-finals for you, which we're starting with women's doubles and the beaten finalists from 4 years ago. Yaqiong and Xiaohan are up against Harris and Nuraidah, the Indonesians, in their first ever tournament together. Then it's women's singles, and both players looking to reach a first ever Grand Prix Gold final. Zhang Yiman, in her 2nd consecutive semi-final here in Macau, is up against Pai Yu-Po, who just last week was in the semi-final of the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold in Germany. Then it's men's singles, and it's the battle of the left-handers. Kenta Momoto, the former world #2, back from suspension, playing his first Grand Prix Gold tournament since the German Open of 2014. He's up against the former champion and former world #1, Lee Hyun-il of Korea, who today is looking to reach his 3rd final here in Macau. Then is men's doubles, and the defending champions Li Zhehui and Li Yang, recent winners of their first Super Series title in Paris last month. They're up against the 18-year-old Kim Won-ho and the left-hander So Sung-jae of Korea. Then we finish with mixed doubles, and Chan Peng-soon and Chia Yi-si from Malaysia are up against a brand new pair. Sheng Shiwei, currently #1 in the world in the mixed doubles, and his partner, new partner, Wang Yaqiong, currently #2 in the world ranking, of course with a different partner. Wang Yaqiong, of course, is in her 2nd semi-final of the day. Well, with women's doubles being our first semi-final, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. 5 different nations involved and only 3 seeds. 2 Chinese pairs, 2 Koreans and 2 Indonesians. By semi-final stage, we're down to 2 seeds and 3 different nations, because in the bottom half of the draw, it's an all-Korean affair, featuring the young pair, the 17-year-olds, Beck and Lee, who are current world junior champions. But we're going to concentrate on the top half of the draw with the beaten finalists from 2013. Wang Yaqiong and Xiaohan up against Harris and Nuraidah. Well, we await the players onto centre stage here at the Tetsek Multi-Sports Pavilion. So it is possible that Wang Yaqiong, who's competing, there she is, leading out the Chinese pair, could, for a 2nd time at the Macau Grand Prix Gold, could contest 2 finals, because she contested 2 finals in 2013. Won the mixed doubles, but as I was telling you, was beaten in the final of the women's doubles with her partner of today. So here come Della Destiara Harris and Tiara Rosalia Nuraidah. A first ever tournament together, and here they are in a semi-final stage. Well, both the Indonesians, I can tell you, have been in quarterfinals here at the Macau Grand Prix Golds. Della Destiara Harris 2 years ago with Rosita Ika Putrisari, and they lost to the Korean pair that went on to win it, Jung Kyung-eun and Shin Sung-chan. As far as Nuraidah is concerned, well, it was a year earlier in 2014 that she reached the quarter-final stage here, playing with Suchi Rizky Andini. And they lost out to one of their opponents, Wang Yaqiong and her then partner, Zhong Xianxin. So this is the first ever semi-final for both of the Indonesian players, but for this lady, Huang Yaqiong, the 23-year-old from Kuzhou in the southwest of Xinjiang province in East China. Current ranking well down from their best. They have been as high as 18 in the world. Now I've got their current ranking of 30, up one place to number 30. Xiaohan is 23 years of age, I do beg your pardon. And she was born in Huaibei in Anhui province in east central China. So she is actually a winner of this event. Well, I was hoping to see their results so far in this tournament, but we're now looking at the Indonesian players. And the Indonesian pair, of course, are not seeded because they are playing their first ever tournament together. Ah, here we go. Here are the Chinese players' results so far, and you can see that all of them in 2 straight games. Lovely to see the qualifiers in the second round. Nitya Krishnda Maheswari, former world number 2 and world championship bronze medalist from 2015 with Gracie Apoli, back on the international stage. Lovely to see her. So, with the Indonesians, it is Tiara Rosalia Nuraidah. He's 24 years of age, and she's been as high as 15, as you can see, and that was with Gibi M1. And partner Della Destiara Harris is 24 years of age, will turn 25 next month. Born in the capital of Indonesia, Jakarta.
On my right, Della, Destiara, and Tiara.
As far as their results are concerned, they were pushed the full distance in the very first round against Aratama and Watanabe.
Huang and Xiaohan, China. Della, Destiara, to serve to Xiaohan. Level. Play.
So as we look at our court officials for this first match, first semi-final gets underway. Well, as far as this Chinese pair are concerned, they've both been in 2 women's doubles finals here at this Macau Open, only one together. They played against each other in the final in 2014, and because Xiaohan won the title as a qualifier with Udong-ni, beating her partner of today and Zhong Xianxin in 3 games. So both the Chinese players looking to reach a 3rd women's doubles final. As far as Huang Yaqiong is concerned, she's hoping to reach a 4th and 5th final today because she's in these 2 semi-finals, women's doubles and mixed doubles. Oh, that's well taken from Nuraidah.
2-1.
Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist, says our service judge. Huang from Taipei, our service judge for this. Well, of course, the Chinese pair won't know about the Indonesians as a partnership. They'll know about both of them individually. They've both had numerous very good partnerships. In fact, Della Destiara Harris has been in international tournament finals with no less than 6 different partners. Nuraidah in international tournament finals with 3 former partners. No pair from Indonesia has ever won a women's doubles title here. But there were players in the final of the women's doubles a year ago. Huang Wanda and Nikutit Istriani. In fact, they were number 2 seeds this year, lost in the quarter-final. Oh, that's a missed opportunity from Huang Yaqiong. Pushed it wide.
7-3.
Oh, my word, what a shot from Huang Yaqiong. No, it's probably the best defensive shot we'll see all day. All right, winner. Can't afford errors on the return of serve like that. Oh, that's landed well in. What on earth was Della Destiara Harris thinking there? Badminton terms, that wasn't even close. She's just had a very good European tour. Harris playing with Ruski Emilia Pradita. Won the Dutch Grand Prix. And then quarter-final at the Denmark Premier Superseries, beating in the last 16 the current world champions, Cheng and Xiaohan. But obviously Indonesia are experimenting with partnerships, as indeed are China and Korea. There's lots of new pairings this week, next week in the China Premier Super Series, and the following week at the Hong Kong Super Series as well. Oh, it's called long. Well, the Indonesians don't like the call, and I have a little bit of sympathy. So I am sitting, in fact, I don't think anybody could sit further away. We're right at the top of the stadium, getting a bird's eye view of the court. Now, that time the judgment was sound.
10-8.
Oh, well taken. My goodness me, she was quick in. That's why she's such a good mixed doubles player as well. Huang Yaqiong. Yeah, what a backhand kill. That was absolutely superb. Now, as we wait for Harris to tie her shoelace, I can confirm and apologise that I was wrong with the ranking of the Chinese pair. They are indeed ranked 39 at the moment. Yeah, it's a powerful smash. She really has got a big smash. You Xiaohan. So back level. 10-all. Who's going to have the lead at the mid-game interval? This point's going to decide it. Good rally. Oh, my goodness. Brilliant rally. And the advantage is with this brand new Indonesian pair. 11-10 mid-game interval. Ten minutes played. Well, is that Budi Santoso, the Indonesian coach? That's certainly Pan Lee with the Chinese pair. Well, Nuraidah is looking to reach her first ever Grand Prix gold final. Her partner, Della Destiara Harris, was in the final of the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix gold 5 years ago. There she is. playing with Andini. Chinese players vastly more experienced. They certainly played together as juniors, this Chinese combination. Silver medalists at the World Junior Championships in 2012, the Chinese pair.
11.
It's a good serve.
14-11.
All 4 points since the mid-game interval to the number 8 seeds from China.
Service over 12-14.
No. Both leaving it for the other.
14.
Good defence by the Indonesians.
14-all.
Huang Yaqiong, one of the best front court players in world badminton. That's why she's so highly ranked in the mixed doubles. Currently number 2 in the world. Yeah. 3 or 4 high defensive shots from the Chinese pair.
14.
And then Huang Yaqiong playing the deceptive, a little push into the mid-court area, past the front court player, but landing in front of the rear court player and force the error.
Service over 15-all.
They seem slightly hesitant and unsure of who's going for what at the moment. This Chinese pair. Oh, that's the same little half-court push, this time played by Xiaohan. It really is so effective. It's effective in all doubles. Watch this. Past the rear court players, landing in front of Della, Destiara, Harris, the rear court player in that scenario. Oh, it's called good.
Service over 16-all.
I was just saying that they look slightly hesitant and unsure who's going for what, these two. I suppose mitigating circumstances is that this is only their 7th tournament together this year since reforming their partnership. Prior to that, their last tournaments were back in 2014. So it does take some time to get used to your playing partner again. Oh, that's lovely play.
Service over 17-16.
Good serve. Serve, return and third shot, so crucial in doubles. And because it was such a good serve, Harris could only play back to the net, and this lady was ready and waiting. Put pressure on and force the error.
19-16.
Well, perhaps a little surprising that the umpire allows the Indonesians to towel down when they've just lost a couple of quick rallies at this stage of the game. Their opponent's just 2 points away from taking this opening game. Oh yes, that's perfect placement of the smash by Della, Destiara, Harris, aiming towards that right hip of Xiaohan. Oh, well taken. Yeah, that little break allowed by the umpire has had the desired effect that the Indonesians wanted. Oh, what a super return of serve. That is clever. Lunge forward on her left leg and held the shot until the last moment. And with that disguise come 2 game point opportunities. Oh, yeah, that's a disappointing error on the return of serve from Della, Destiara, Harris. But it means that it's the opening game, 21-18 to the number 8 seeds from China, Huang Yaqiong and Xiaohan. 19 minutes for that opening game. Well, this combination from China has won a Grand Prix gold title together before. And that was the Malaysian event of 2014. Beaten finalists here.
Second game.
A year earlier than that, in 2013. But for Huang Yaqiong, the possibility, if she were to win both today's semi-finals, and mixed doubles as well, of achieving her second doubles-double. Only time she's managed that previously was at the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold of 2014. In that event where she's won her only Grand Prix Gold women's doubles title with her partner of today, should add, though, that they won a Super Series earlier this year. Super Series, the tier above the Grand Prix Gold, and they won in Seoul at the Korean Open. Oh, good judgment. Yeah.
4-1.
Well, all big stadiums tend to have a little bit of a drift. Natural air currents.
Ready.
And this venue here has a sloping roof as well. So that probably also adds to the air currents. It looks as if the shuttle is flying faster, going towards that far end of the court as we're looking down. Just wide.
Service over 2-4.
My goodness me, how did she take that off the top of the tape?
5-2.
Tiara, Rosalia, Nuraidah. Oh, it's a pity we're not seeing that again, because that was extraordinary shot. Brilliantly played.
Hey! 6-2. Good. Service over 3-6. Oh! 4-6.
It's really good pressure from the Chinese pair. They've stepped their base positions up the court. Both of them looking for the opportunity to go forward to the net whenever possible. Look at that. Look, they're both looking. That's real pressure on opponents. Oh, crikey. My goodness. That's a very short clear. Well, the Indonesians got away with it, but There'd been a clear there from Huang Yaqiong that was barely half court, and both the Indonesian players left it for the other. They really should have finished it off there and then. Oh, it's landed. Oh, it's called out. Oh, well, I have some sympathy for the Chinese pair. They can't believe the call. I can't believe the call. Well, we can't see from that angle. Yeah, very, very sharp at the net. Della, Destiara, Harris. There she is again. Oof. This time she made the error, trying too big a swing of the racket on that last one. Perhaps a little frustrated that her earlier attempts had just kept coming back. Yeah, well, there's the drift coming into play. Hardly touched that, and that went well long of the back line. Oh, what a net shot. Yeah, set up the whole rally, but it just wasn't the quality of the actual net shot from Huang Yaqiong. It was her anticipation to go forward at the right time. And because she'd gone forward at the right time, she was able to take it so early. Tried it again. But it is the Indonesians who have a 3-point advantage here in the second game. "30 minutes into the match." Gets very animated as a coach, Pan Lee. I used to play against her, you know, in the good old days when we were both young. Although she's still considerably younger than me. So a 3-point advantage here in the second. Harris and Nuraidah. A little uncharacteristic snatch at that one from Huang Yaqiong. Oh, delightful. Well, she's not only a powerful player, this lady. Got wonderful touch as well. Oh, what a great idea. It just misses. She was right, there was a big gap across court. Just wide of the sideline. Oh, good interception. And then all of a sudden, right back in it. 3 quick points. And once again, when the Chinese are on a little roll, the Indonesians have a little timeout. This time it's for Della, Destiara, Harris to retie the shoelace. Oh my goodness, it's gone way, way long. And the Chinese pair back level. There's the drift coming into play again. She hardly touched that. I like it when the Chinese pair play those defensive shots which really move their opponents, drive like that, or a block, or a little half-court push, rather than just lifting it. 6 of the last 7 points to the Chinese pair. Oh my goodness. It's gone long as well. Well, the best way to deal with a drift that's taking the shuttle long is not to hit it in an upward direction, but hit it in a downward direction. Smashes will have extra pace. Going with the wind.
Ready.
'Oh, that's a clever smash. Saw that Nuraidah was weighted committed to the forehand defence, therefore hit towards her left hip and forced the error.
Oh.
3 points away from a third women's doubles final for each of the two Chinese players here at the Macau Open. Second as a pair. That's nice, isn't it? It's what I was talking about earlier, those defensive shots where you just move opponents, play into the open spaces. And now it is 5 match point opportunities for Huang Yaqiong and Xiaohan. It's gone long, and since the mid-game interval, 13 of the next 16 points. And the match to the number 8 seeds, Huang Yaqiong and Xiaohan. 21-18, 21-15 in a match just shy of 40 minutes. So the umpire confirms the scoreline there. And Huang Yaqiong and Xiaohan will contest their second final here in Macau as a pair, 4 years after their first. So the possibility of the doubles double still on for Huang Yaqiong. So after that women's doubles semi-final, we turn our attention to women's singles. And it's last year's semi-finalists, Chang Yiman of China are up against Chinese Taipei's Pai Yu Po. Pai Yu Po, fresh from the Bitburger event in Germany. So very, very busy travel time for her.